I honestly think that Americans are starved for good quality media.
When I got to their website, I actually found an interview with Dr. Kreiner talking about the new MFA in screenwriting program. I think what really made me want to do this program was the emphasis on ethics, the importance of cultural leadership. What we're saying as screenwriters, it's not just about making money, it's about how you can make the world better.
What really stuck out to me about Pepperdine is the idea of the storyteller as a cultural leader. Our storytellers have shaped our culture, have shaped our psychology, philosophy, all the different arts. And it really is an incredible reflection on the society. And so I too want to be a cultural leader.
When we looked it up online and Pepperdine came to the forefront of our research there, when we opened up the program, we actually saw that there was a PDF of the brochure. And so that's something that we printed out and we put up on the refrigerator as a reminder that I needed, to follow through with this dream I had and go to Pepperdine.
Well, I consider the MFA in screenwriting not so much as a program, but as a revolutionary movement. Pepperdine, this is an incredible movement, and it's really groundbreaking, and I really want to be part of this.
I think the media is the most influential thing in our lives, aside from maybe family and our faith. I think it's right up there though, and you see that every show, every episode, and I think it really has an impact, a cumulative impact on how you think and what you do.
I was so blown away that anybody in the film industry was even approaching screenwriting from this angle, and it blessed me so much to think that I could actually be at a place and learn a craft that I loved under the guidance and the hope that we would see ourselves as cultural leaders, that we could make an impact for the world, which I just had never heard anyone talk about it. It's something that I had wanted, but no one was ever discussing. Really.
Purpose is very important. I mean, this is a very confusing industry. There's a lot of different people out just looking to make a quick buck. I think you have to have a center. You have to have a sense of a purpose or destiny almost to make it long term, because it is a marathon and you have to have a goal that you're striving towards. And I think Pepperdine's focus on producing students that are interested in film and television that has a positive impact on society is something you can kind of anchor your goals in, so that when things aren't going good, you're living from paycheck to paycheck, it's not about the money, it's about ultimately the effect you're having on society.
Pepperdine, I felt that it was going to be the best place where my ethics and morals would meet with my screenwriting desire.
For so long it became so uncool for people to want to lead, to take responsibility, but in the same way, storytellers as cultural leaders is asking us to take responsibility for our art, finally. For the first time, can you answer to this? Does this embarrass you? Do you really want to put something out into the world that is going to affect someone in a negative light that you might have to answer to somebody later?
Storyteller's cultural leader means you have a responsibility and you're aware of it, and you are aware of how powerful your job is, or your position is, and how it can affect people, and that you as a storyteller have the potential to be a cultural leader in terms of what you put out there affects the way people think, affects the way people respond to each other, affects the way they see the world.
When I saw the brochure and the call to be writers and storytellers that would eventually make a global impact, that kind of spoke out to me. It resonated with what I wanted to do as a writer, as a storyteller.
I love to see stories that really move you and inspire me to, one way or the other, be better, be a better person. And if I can learn that from a movie, wow, what an impact that has. And if I can, as a writer,
give that back to someone, that's really exciting, and that's something that is extremely worthwhile to me. And if I could uphold the mission of Pepperdine and do that and make them proud, it would make me happy to move someone in that way and inspire someone to also want to do that down the road when it's their turn.
You need to start with the word and extend that into flesh, into the lives of other people, and not just to realize that we're writing scripts, but also to extend those scripts into the lives and the passions and desires of others, and just allow our words to influence and to inspire a world that is yearning for meaning and is yearning for truth.
Pepperdine really cares about what kind of impact their students are going to have. And they want their students, they want to have MFA students. They're going to be going out there and making programs, making film and television that's going to have a positive impact on society.
Today was Step Forward Day, and we drove through the hood into downtown LA. We ended up at this place called Inner City Arts, which we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into or what we were going to do. When we arrived, we discovered this oasis of just in the middle of Skid Row of these people who created this incredible 1-acre campus for elementary children, and they're providing art and art classes and music and drama and theater and painting to students where the art program has been taken out of their schools.
We had the great fortune of, walking into this little utopia within, the warehouse district of downtown LA, where people are actually making a difference in the city of Los Angeles by helping kids of all ages during their school week to teach them how to become painters, how to become writers, how to become artists. It's really important, especially with inner city kids. They don't have as many opportunities as other children, so to be a part of that for just one day was a blessing.
Now then, this time, will you please catch it with your left hand?
I can't, sir.
Why can't you?
I can't use my left hand at all.
What the hell is going on here?
This doesn't make sense either.
Well, I told you, didn't I?
What did you tell him? Look, Chris, if you don't explain to me in the next few minutes what you three are playing at...
Explain it, Mr. Drake.
You can? Well, let's have it.
Well, we have this problem. I fell in love with your daughter.